Previously on Gargoyles.
Brian Steele, I got what he did. I got what Brian Steele did, bro. Don't believe that. Do not believe that BS that Brian Steele did today. All that, I'm just mad. You keep on admonishing me in front of the jury. You've never done that to Miss Love.
Well, if you don't remember why I said that, let's take a trip down memory lane. 10 days ago. Well, technically 11. Let's go.
September 11, 2013, and then a map with little dots with 0.4 miles I've never seen before. But I didn't do anything, Your Honor. I want to move the case. But when the court, it gives me no pleasure in saying this. I believe that this honorable court is biased against Mr. Williams and or his counsel, and I ask you to consider recusing yourself or don't do this again to me. This is inappropriate to me. I respect you, but what am I supposed to do? Sit there while you do this? I didn't do anything wrong. I did exactly what you teach me to do and the courts teach me to do.
All right.
But instead, no, I got to finish this. Then I get told to this court says by Prosecutor Love that I'm not being candid with the court and I'm misrepresenting because Mr. Bean never went to the hospital at Grady on September 11, 2013, and Miss Love has a document on the desk to prove it. I sat right in front of Your Honor at the table, at the bench, and I said, I'd be careful what you say. That's not accurate. Miss Love looked down on me and she said, it is accurate. You said, we'll take a break, figure it out. After the break, you didn't even bat an eye. Ms. Love said, yeah, I was totally wrong. Mr. Steele's right. He was taken to Grady. If I would have done that and called another member of the bar disingenuous, not truthful, no candor, and misrepresenting, you would have had me yelling in front of a jury. You did nothing. You didn't even ask Ms. Love to apologize. I don't want her apology. I don't care about Ms. Love. But I care about the court. And now if you can walk in someone else's shoes just for a minute and see what you're doing to Mr. Williams, because it's hurtful. I'm not the one wasting time. I'm here every day ready to go. I am not wasting the time. I make a motion to ask you to please recuse yourself. I know it has to be in writing within 5 days. If you want me to do that, I'll do it. And it has to go to another judge. But this is what's going on, Your Honor, whether you see it or not. You're yelling at me in front of a jury for nothing. And then you won't apologize. And I did nothing wrong ever on these occasions or others.
I'm going to go ahead and address your motion at this point in time. I'm going to deny your motion at this point in time. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but if true, that's a pretty serious accusation.
If true, I'll die right now.
Now, I got friends everywhere. And I will say this. Brian Steele, and I seen it when he did it. I knew it. Brian Steele manipulated that situation. Sure did. How do I know? Well, he never filed that motion. See, Brian Steele said, oh yeah, I'll get it done in 5 days. It was actually 10 that he could have got it done. Never happened. Never happened. You know what the judge was allowed to do because Brian Steele put it in there? He said, I ask you to recuse yourself or stop doing that to me. So the judge hasn't been doing it. If you notice, ever since Brian Steele brought up the fact, because it is true, of how the judge is slightly more aggressive to him than he is to opposing counsel. Well, I'm not trying to, make it a gender thing, but you kind of can't do that to women. But it's also funny, right? That, and this is just my belief, the two lawyers who really should be doing battle is Miss Hilton and Mr. Adams. Miss Hilton is actually dope at what she does. Why is she dope at what she does? Because part of the prosecution, meaning part of the people who are bringing the charges against you, there has to be a level of I care. There has to be a level of sympathy and empathy. With no disrespect to Miss Love, because this is all commentary. She ain't got it. She just don't got it, bruh. She come off rugged, rough, rigid as hell, and sometimes stammering. Ms. Hilton comes off like she cares. See, part of it, you had to care even if you don't. Ms. Hilton's way of using her words and her cadence is far better. If I'm them, I'm hoping that Miss Hilton stay on. I mean, not Miss Hilton, but Miss Love stays on. Miss Love is ruining this trial with all of her machinations, with all of her goddamn theatrics. Everything that she's doing literally is just like, bruh, what the hell? But also at the same time, Brian Steele, you do the same thing, bruh. You will get up there at times and put a jury to sleep. I get it. Mr. Steele is supposed to be swayed. He's supposed to be wavy. He's supposed to be cool. He's supposed to be, I can just put it out there, paint this illustration, and that's good, bruh. No, that's the wrong way to do it. I keep telling y'all. I literally know what's going on with the jury because I have two people in there, and they are telling me, hey, yo, Nash, exactly what you're saying is exactly how the goddamn jury is receiving it. I know what I'm talking about. Now, y'all can disagree all you want. All right, cool. What I'm telling you now is let Miss Love stay on there. I don't care what the hell happens. Young Thug will be coming home. They're going to find that nigga not guilty. And if they find him not guilty, then what the hell going to happen? There will be, and I guarantee y'all, there will be some type of committee pointed towards making sure this never happens again. Because what you're doing is you're wasting taxpayer dollars. What you're doing is you're tying up the courts. There are other cases right now that should be going on instead of this. Just gonna keep it authentic with y'all. But what will happen is there will be some members that are found guilty. Also added with the fact that I know, because it did happen, because she said it, that all she's gonna do is say, hey, did the murder rate go down? Did the crimes go down in the city? Yes, they did. See, one thing about Fonnie Willis is she's smart, and she's smarter than what y'all really think. Fonnie Willis, I'm not going to call her an evil genius, but she knows exactly what she's doing. Because when that disease came out, because I can't say the word with the C and it ends with the D, when that came out, crime shot up for over 2 years. And then it got back down. Why? Because people started getting back into their normal lives. But what people don't talk about is the way that crime all the way went down for the months that we were all in lockdown. Why? Because nobody was outside. There was nothing going on. So, with that being said, bruh, yeah, no. Brian still manipulated that situation. And he was supposed to. That's what a good lawyer does. See, y'all think it's all about playing the jury. No, it's all about playing the jury, playing the judge, and playing the whole entire court system. And some of y'all gonna be like, yeah, nah, we can't be doing that, bruh. These laws are written by man. A man is over what's supposed to be going on. It's a referee. We done seen people flop, right? Everybody done seen LeBron James flop. You done watch Sports Center. Y'all done seen the soccer players flop. Hell, Derek Jeter used to do it sometimes at the plate. Y'all seen football players flop. So, this is flopping right now. Brian Steele, I know what you did. I ain't mad at it. Subscribe, turn on the bell to stay notified, share to keep your people aware. If I haven't earned your subscription right now, I think I have, man. Nobody else pointed that out. Can't nobody else pointed it out, but I am telling you, Brian Steele did not file that motion to recuse the judge because ultimately he got what he wanted. It's like me telling you, hey, man, please stop yelling at me when you're not even yelling that much. But you know what? You've been yelling all goddamn day, and I asked you, stop yelling at me, please. It's really hurting my feelings. It's really doing this and really doing that. You will give it consideration, and more than likely, stop. And that's what happened. But I'll catch you on the next one. Woo! Hey, Seti Nash clips with a Z for everything else, man. I'll catch y'all.